Dang. Man, it's been so long. It's been a week. It was such a busy week last week. I just had to get a lot of things done. Just a lot of personal things. But now I should be back at it. Last week was a bad week to start this. I just had every day every day, the day before, the day prior, I would start a list just of things that I had to do, and that list was long every single day. So this week should be a little bit better. It's prom week, so for as far as school goes, everything should be a lot slower, hopefully. Man, so I'm pulling into school. Woke up early. Felt good today. Feels good. So this last weekend, I took those pictures. If you guys are following me on Instagram, you saw them. Follow me on Instagram at TNDO1. And if you saw those pictures, you saw that I went downtown. I took a lot of pictures I took some pictures of homeless people, just for an AP portfolio that I'm creating for. I'm not even in the AP class, AP photography or anything. I've never taken a photography class actually. Hang on. Wrong window. Alright, thank you. I've never taken now I gotta pick it up. I speak Spanish.
Hola.
Hola.
Café.
Yep.
Café.
Huh?
Ese es un Diet Coke.
No. Thank you. She messes around. She said this is a Diet Coke. And she says that because every time, because I work here, every time every time I go to hand her the food to give to the customer outside the window, I tell her the wrong order all the time, so she told me my coffee's a Diet Coke. Funny. I always gotta have a sense of humor. Anyway, so I went downtown to get some street pictures of homeless people, just to kind of get some diversity in my photography. And I also took some portraits of some people. And I've never taken an AP photography class. I've never taken a photography class at all, actually. And I'm in graphic design now. I've taken 2 semesters, I mean, of that. And my graphic design teacher's like, you should submit some of these pictures into AP. I was like, okay. I was like, well, we'll have the photography teacher look at them, see if they're worth putting in AP. And he's like, if he thinks I'll pass, then sure, I'll sign up for the AP portfolio or whatever so we can submit it. And so he looked at them, thought they were good. He's like, yeah, you'll definitely get a 3 if you just submit what you have. And he's like, if you go out and shoot and you put a little bit more time into getting kind of a more diverse portfolio, like not because I take a lot of landscapes, more photography of not just landscapes, I mean. So I went out this weekend, took some pictures of people, got some street photography, different cool stuff I'll be posting. You should follow me at TNDO1. Got my charger, those little things, those decorations, speakers there, and there's stuff I gotta return that I didn't use. The light was for portraits. This was supposed to be a backdrop, but I ended up using black instead, so I'm just gonna take those back. This is all cleaned up. My sister's crying because she bought this 1,000+ piece Lego set, and she keeps coming to me every 2 seconds, and she needs help with it. She went way too difficult. It was her first Lego set ever, and she goes to the $80-some Lego set with like 1,000-some pieces, and she's crying right now because she can't figure it out. I feel bad, but I gotta go and I can't help her. And it's causing her to think, I don't think she likes that. I'll show you guys.
Stop making a Stop it.
What? Why are you crying?
Because it keeps falling apart.
Why you gotta hit me? Because of you.
Because you did.
That's not my fault. I'll see you later, Taze.
I want you to go.
I need to. I gotta go back to school. I'll be back, okay?
Alright.
Love you. Taze, just take a break from it. Just take a break.
I don't want to.
Come back to it later.
I don't want to.
Oh my goodness. She doesn't like the thing. She wants me to do it all for her, and I can't. That's why she got all mad. Hey, what is up? Just got out of the shower. Hair's still wet. Don't care. Whatever. I wanted to end the night by talking about the highlight of my day. So, the highlight of my day. Actually, let me kind of recap. So, I went to school this morning. Got off. Saw my sister. She was all frustrated with her little Lego set, and I guess when I left, she continued to work on it. My mom said. So that's good. I'm glad she's making her brain work. So that was fun. Not fun, but I thought it was funny to watch her struggle a little bit. I don't know if she really struggled like that before. So went to school, had a good. God, this hair. Getting a haircut tomorrow. I need one. Super long. My hair's so long. Anyways, it's gonna have to stay there. Whatever. So, went to school, had a good day at school, got out. And when I got out of school, I came home. What did I do? I just hung out for a little while, got ready for the Teach the Kids class. The little kids are 5 to 9-year-olds, so they're pretty fun. A lot of high energy. Got to keep the energy up with those little kids, man. They go crazy. This is where the magic happens. So got to keep the energy up. And a little bit of the class, I'll tell you a little bit about it. I had a lot of fun today, actually. And it includes the highlight of my day. So I walk in, it was normal class. I walked in, kids showed up. There was about 10, maybe, total. So I walked in, normal class, set up, rolled the mats out, set up the chairs. And we had a new girl, she tried it out last class. And she seemed like she really enjoys it. And so we taught class, we played games, we did some moves. And I've had about, I would say like 10 or 11 classes total. I started this back in February and it's April right now. So I started this back in February and we've had a total of like 10 classes, I believe, because we do it once a week. And within this 10 classes, what I teach is the bully proof. So I teach kids on how to prevent bullies, and if they are confronted with bullies, what to do in situations like that. Because you have verbally bullying, which is, this is just like school situations because they're young. So we have verbally bullying, and verbally is obviously just like it sounds, is calling names and just saying mean things to each other. So that's one thing that we kind of help the kids develop what to do when those situations arise. And then you have verbally, and then you have physically, which if somebody comes up, pushes you, punches you, kicks you, so when they verbally attack you, we teach them what to do, what to say back to the bully. When they physically attack you, we teach them how to defend themselves. If you get physically attacked, defend yourself. And that's one of the rules that we tell them that they need to memorize. And so there's 5 rules. And the kid, at the end of class, I finished class, we played games and stuff. At the end of class, the kid came up to me and he tells me, "Hey, Coach Adrian." I was like, "What's up?" I turned to him, got on my knee, and we started talking. And he told me something. He says, "So I stood up to this bully the other day at school." And I was like, "What happened?" So he told me a little bit about what happened. And briefly, he said that just a bully came up to him, started being mean, telling him mean things. And I was like, "Well, what'd you say to him?"
and he said something along the lines of, "Will you please stop? I don't appreciate when you tell me stuff like that, or when you call me names, or I don't appreciate you can." He basically said something like that, like he doesn't appreciate the bully treating him like that, and that's what we teach the kids. We teach them if the bully comes up, talks to you, and says mean things to you, what to do. We say that what I teach them, what I tell them is that they need to look at them in the eye so they know they're serious. They can't smile, right? If they smile, the bully also again won't take you serious. Another thing you got to do is have good posture, good body language, which means comes with the eye contact, and then the last one is convincing them that you're being serious. So having confidence in your voice, in what you're saying to the bully, will make the bully believe that he will needs to leave you alone, or else further action is going to be taken. So when this little kid told me that, he told the bully that, he said, after he told him, I was like, well, what happened? What did he do after you told him that? He said, the bully hasn't talked to me since then. I was like, that's good. He's also said that he had been afraid of the bully. And this kid, he's in like first grade. He said because he said this, and that's how I know he's in first grade. He said, last year when I was in kindergarten, this bully used to be really mean. And basically from what I understood, he was afraid of the bully last year, and has been until now. So now he's not afraid from the bully, and he knows how to stand up for himself. And those are the two biggest things that I think every kid should develop: the confidence to know that they can defend themselves, and the confidence to know that if they are confronted with situations, they know how to handle them correctly. So this is why I love what I teach, because I don't teach because I want them to learn all the games that we play, how to do all the technique. But what I want them to teach them is how to have fun. Man, you gotta have fun in what you're doing. Like, you gotta make yourself happy. If you don't like it, then don't do it. Okay, that's the first thing. Now, if they enjoy jiu-jitsu and they enjoy what they're learning from me, I want them to be able to take what they learned from me and apply it for real. And knowing that little kid, he came up to me and he told me he did that, it's almost like a testimonial, like this stuff really works. And that's why I love doing what I do. So now I come home, had dinner, took a shower, obviously. Probably gonna work on the blog a little bit, get my college schedule ready. Tomorrow should be interesting. I get out early from school. Then you guys probably see what I'll do from there. So let's continue this. See you tomorrow. Deuces. Stay humble.